Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. 'Cause the love you give can't be replaced. So no one else can do. That's why I'm so my love for you. I won't please you in any way I can. I want to share my world. Don't you understand? Love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give all day long. Your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling all day long.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope y'all are doing okay. So I had this idea that I kind of wanted to show y'all what I eat and do throughout the day. And of course it starts with breakfast because that's the most important thing. I'm kind of talking a little low right now because I feel like early in the morning you should just be quiet, zen, relax, and then throughout the day you just, the storm comes, but yeah, I'm going to walk y'all through what I have for breakfast. So typically every single day, I have 80 grams of oatmeal, 2 spoonfuls of brown sugar. Most times I will have some PB Fit with a banana. And then after that, you'll probably catch me going either at the school, I believe. You'll probably see me at school. So yeah, should be a good day. But got started off with breakfast, most important meal of the day. And I hope y'all have a great day. Y'all can achieve anything that y'all want. See ya. All right, now that I'm back, I have gotten dressed for the day, and I just wanted to show y'all that I do take these 40-ounce Hydro Flasks with me to school every single day. And I try to drink on, I would probably say at least minimum a full one. But as far as for the second one, I try to drink half. That way I have another half for the gym later. But I always try to make sure I drink both by the time that I actually come home. So yeah, I just want to show y'all that you'll see me drinking these throughout the day. And yeah, that's where we are. So I'm going to get out of here so I can get down to school. And I'm going to show y'all as much of my day as I can. So I hope y'all have a great, great, great day and be the best person that you can become. All right, it's now time for lunch, so I'm gonna have 2 of these tuna packs. This brand is Chicken of the Sea, and it's just regular wild-caught tuna in spring water. And they're 70 calories a piece, and there are 17 grams of protein. So this is typically just what I eat, and then I continue to drink my water, which I showed you earlier. This is still my first bottle. I haven't moved on to the second one yet, but yeah, this is what I'm gonna eat. And then I just go for an afternoon walk, but that's basically about it. But it's kind of at the point now, like you see, I'm sitting outside, but it's kind of hot out here now. So that's where we are. It's cold in the morning, hot in the afternoon. All right, I'm gonna try to open this tuna pack, and then I'm gonna finish it, and I'll catch you up on the next thing I do. Bye. Out on my good walk, trying to stay slim and trim. Summer is almost here. It actually feels like summer right now in my head, honestly, because the sun is out. As you can tell, I'm pretty hot, but I just do like a mile walk just to not be sitting down so much, get my legs loose, burn a couple calories after lunch. Then we go back in and we keep working. So, yeah. All right, I just finished the walk. It was actually pretty like warm outside today. I think that's gonna be a going trend now that we're getting closer to summer, but still a really good walk, and I was able to finish all my water. So now I'll move on to the second water bottle. And we're just gonna get back to the day, but it's been really good. And I feel like if I wasn't walking, I probably wouldn't be this hot, but you know, it is what it is, so.
Then dip me underway. Fill my mouth with flow. Hold me till I scream for every.
Finally free.
901 Shelby Drive, look alive, look alive. Niggas came up on this side, now they on the other side. Oh well, fuck them, dawg. We gon' see how hard they ride. I get racks to go outside, and I split it with the guys. We up on the other side, niggas acting like we tied. I've been gone since like July, niggas acting like I died. They won't be expecting shit when Capo go to slide. Cause I told them that we put that shit behind us, but I lied. Hey, look who I'm around, man. If I fucked up, I'ma be downtown, man. Full flow down, man. That's it.
So that was 30 minutes on the elliptical, 28 minutes, level 10. I tried to stay between 60 and 70 RPM. And then the last 2 minutes, I did level 2, still staying above 70. So I'm a little out of breath, but that's good. You see I'm very sweaty, but thank God that's done.
Oh man, push me to the edge, so it really ain't my motherfucking fault, man. I'm not to blame, man. The fucking industry is cutthroat. I'm not the same, man. And I can let you check the tag. Now I'm rocking name brand. I'm only chasing after bags. Now I got a game plan, and I'm out here with the 700 3i5s. Look alive, look alive. Niggas came up on this side, now they on the other side. Oh well, fuck them, dawg. We gon' see how hard they ride. I get racks to go outside, and I spit it with the guys. We up on the other side, niggas acting like we tied. I've been gone since like July, niggas acting like I died. They won't be expecting shit when Capo go to slide. Cause I told them that we put that shit behind us, but I lied.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. No one else can do what you do. That's why I'm mine. Spend my life with you. I wanna please you in any way I can. I wanna share my world. Don't you understand? Love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give all day long. Your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling all day long.
Alright, I just finished at the gym, so I'm gonna go back, have a snack, show you what I eat. But today wasn't too bad. Not too bad. So, come with me for my snack. Now it's time for my snack. My snack after the gym usually consists of a protein smoothie, which just includes strawberry, blueberries, bananas, spinach, 2 scoops of my vegan protein powder, and sometimes I add PB Fit, but I haven't been adding that recently, just because I have peanut butter in the morning and then as my late night snack as well. So you're just gonna see me make my smoothie. So I just go to Walmart and then I get the Great Value strawberries, and I typically try to weigh out about 160 grams. 150 to 160 grams, depending on the day. Sometimes it's hard to get exactly 150. Yep. So we're at 156. So then I usually add my blueberries. Blueberries are usually, since blueberry calories are so negligible, I do about 60 grams of those. But if I go over, I don't really care. And then I freeze my bananas. I usually just go to the store, buy some bananas, allow them to get pretty old, and then I chop them up and then I put them in these bags. And these are the bananas that I used, and then they're already very sweet. And I feel like it saves me more money than going to buy frozen bananas out of the store. So I usually just break off a chunk and throw it in there. So this is about 80 grams. I usually do less than that, but it's like, you can't always get those perfect either. And then after that, I get some chopped spinach. And when it comes to the spinach, I just add enough until I say it's sufficient. Yeah, maybe that was a little much, but that's okay. Vegetables ain't hurting nobody. And then the last thing I do is I add my protein powder. I do 2 scoops of that, which will be 50 grams. So, 1 big scoop, see where we are. Okay, that's it. Everything's all mixed up in here. I'll show y'all. And then now I'm just gonna add some water and then blend it. So, be back. Now my smoothie is done. This is how it looks. It's like a dark purple, and then you see like some little spinach pieces in there. But I'm gonna drink this, and then my next meal will be dinner. So come back for dinner. Dinner time. Honestly, dinner is like my favorite meal because I feel like I can eat a lot more and I'm like full throughout the night. So I always get super excited. But tonight I'm having this jasmine rice, which is what you see here. I will have jasmine rice, ground turkey, and black beans, and then I'll also have a side of green beans. So essentially it's just dirty rice then with a side of green beans just for a little vegetable. And I usually switch my vegetables up. I'm not a huge fan of broccoli, but sometimes I'll eat broccoli, or I might have zucchini or squash, you know, just switching up to see what I like. But with this meal, with the ground turkey, the black beans, and the rice, I'm really full. And like sometimes I'm so full to the point to where I can't finish it all, but I'm full. But this is how the rice actually looks. It's actually like in a bag like this. And so I let it boil for about 15 minutes. And then I will eat half of it. So 1 half today and then the next half is for tomorrow. And then I would do 6 ounces of ground turkey. So then I do these Bush's seasoned black beans. And I'll do a half a can of these. So I'm gonna have a half a can of seasoned black beans, half a bag of white jasmine rice, and then I'll have 6 ounces of ground turkey that I've already cooked on Sunday. And so how that usually works for me is I will cook my protein on Sunday, and then if I do something like rice and beans, I will cook it throughout the week. And typically I'll cook it like tonight, and then I'll have some for tomorrow, and then the next night I'll cook it again, have some for the next day, and cook it again, and so on until that meat is actually gone, and then I'll switch it up. So that is on the menu for tonight. And I'm pretty excited about that. So y'all saw me at the gym today, and I felt like at the gym, it wasn't too bad. I think cardio is always the hardest thing, which is why I put cardio first. And I know there's like this whole debate of, should cardio be first? Should cardio be second? It affects the amount of muscle you gain. It affects your fatigue, whatever. But all of that stuff may be true. It may not be true. I don't know. But I just know for me, cardio is my hardest thing. I had to put that first on the list. 30 minutes on the elliptical, knock it out. And I also just recently changed to the elliptical. I don't know if y'all could tell that, but I don't know if y'all can tell that I changed to the elliptical in my content or not. But I used to do on the treadmill, I would walk on a 15 incline for 3.5 speed. And I always felt like I would go in there and it was such a huge task. And it wasn't necessarily hard all the time. Like once I got adjusted to actually doing it, but I just felt like I just wasn't interested in it. And I feel like when you already have that mental hurdle of going and doing something that you don't want to do on top of it already being difficult, I probably shouldn't be doing it. So tried the elliptical once, loved it. And I feel like the elliptical is something that is really, really good. And I know in this video, you'll see me doing the elliptical like with my eyes closed. And I feel like I like that because it's actually just a time for me just to sit there and just like think about my day or think about problems or think about other things that's going on. And it's just like a moment of just thinking and trying to clear up my thoughts. And that is the only 30 minutes I get where I put my phone on do not disturb. So I'm not getting texts, I'm not getting calls, I'm not getting emails, no one's bothering me. I just have my headphones in, just listen to music, and I just think. And I usually think till roughly like 23 minutes. And then once I open my eyes and I see how much time is left, that's usually like when it gets really hard because now I know where the time is. But the elliptical has been good, and I'm not saying that I'm gonna be on elliptical forever, but the elliptical is good for me right now. And I also noticed that I was still able to burn the same amount of calories on the elliptical as well as the treadmill. So I was like, I might as well be doing something that I actually enjoy. So that is how I got to the elliptical. I need to be doing my arm workout, and so I'm trying to work on my biceps. I saw that trend on TikTok that women were saying they don't have biceps, and you know, I fall into that category. I don't have a lot of biceps, so I'm working on that. So don't criticize me too much on that. But that's enough rambling for me for the day. That was just my thoughts. But I'm gonna let this water boil, and then I'm gonna add my bag of jasmine rice, and I'm gonna make my dinner, and I'll be sure to show y'all what it looks like once I'm actually finished. So, and don't think this is my last meal. I just still have my late night snack, which is very, very important. So that's why I said I love dinner, because you get my protein smoothie, I get my dinner, and I get a late night snack. So, yeah, y'all say breakfast is the most important meal. To me, it's dinner. To each his own though. My rice is done now, so I'm gonna go ahead and start making my ground turkey as well as my black beans. And so these are the seasoned black beans that I mentioned earlier, but on the front, as you can see, there is no tab, so you have to use a can opener. And I used to have a handheld can opener, and it was terrible. I couldn't ever figure it out, and then it ended up falling into a million pieces. So I bought this Yes You Can electric can opener from Amazon, and it has been an absolute blessing. And this makes my life a lot easier. So I'm just gonna show y'all what that looks like. I will say it's a pretty decent size. Here's like my hand, and then here's the size of that. But it's pretty big. So, but all you do, you literally just stick it on there, hit the button, and let it do what it does. So. Also like a pitch change, so now I'm like, I know it's done. And then that's it. And then I put it back in the box. So yeah, so it did its cutting. And so now I'm gonna show y'all just like that. Whole little thing came off, so perfect. So I'm gonna dump all of these into this blue bowl here, and then I'm gonna take it out from there so that way all the juice isn't just in one bowl. And then tomorrow, this will be the beans that I have, like I said. So now I got all my beans in the blue bowl. I don't really measure exactly half because I just know between these next 2 days, I'm gonna eat the whole can. So if I eat a bunch today, less tomorrow. If I eat a little bit today, so on. So. And I try to get some of like the bean juice so that way my meal isn't too dry. So this is my ground turkey, as you can see here. I just buy the 3-pound pack of ground turkey, cook it, and then I just make sure I get 6 ounces of meat every single night. And this is probably like the most accurate you'll see me with the meat, because I just want to make sure that I have enough meat for the week, because I'm not cooking meat again. So I'm gonna do 6 ounces. All right, so that was right at 6 ounces. So I'm just gonna put my napkin over it and put it in the microwave about 3 minutes. Once that's done, I'm gonna mix it up again. Probably do like another minute. So All right, so now I'm gonna put my green beans just in the bowl. These are just ones that are also made on Sunday, but I don't measure these out, so I just scoop them in there, and when they're gone, they're gone. I don't foresee these making it to the end of the week, and that's okay. And now this is ready. It's very hot. And then I just switch for the green beans. 3 minutes. And then here's my rice, and I'm just gonna put half of that in the bag. So, sorry, I'm gonna put half of the bag into the bowl. So this is how it looks, as you can tell. I'm just gonna mix up, then I'll show y'all real quick. Wow, 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 wow. All right, so that's basically it. I got my ground turkey, white rice, black beans, and then my side of green beans. And so that's gonna be my dinner. And then I'm gonna come back for my last like snack / meal of the day. And then I'll make sure to show y'all that, and then we'll wrap it up. So, all right, so this is gonna be my last meal of the night. I'm gonna have some PB Fit, and then I'm just gonna put 25 grams in this mug and mix it up with water. Also, allegedly, some people say this tastes like coffee grains, but I have to disagree. It tastes good to me. I feel like the only thing with me is that I try to make sure not to add too much water so it's not watery. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Hope for the best. All right, so this is my peanut butter. It actually wasn't too bad. I didn't add too much water, but nice and thick like this. Got my banana. This is my last meal of the night. So thank you for watching this video. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I have thoroughly enjoyed making this video. And maybe in the future, I'll show y'all actually how I cook the food as well. See y'all next time. Thank you for watching.